So people will think that rendang actually is something that will cause you fat or gain weight. So what is your explanation?
Chicken breast and broccoli every day, not sustainable. You want to eat clean every time, not sustainable. My approach is...
I think your so-called common base on is not very common because it's like you remain your body fat is below 10 like it's very common. And this one is a carrot cake, is it?
Yep.
Also same thing because there is some cream inside. So also like good things.
Yeah. So,
大家好，我是 Edmund Heng 爱德满。今天呢，要和大家分享的一个主题就是 Health, Wellness 跟 Nutrition。所以这个是我在 MCO 期间的时候呢，吃的一个饮食的一个搭配法。这个是多亏我身边的这一位朋友 Kit Mah， 他也是我的 fitness mentor。所以大家之前都非常的清楚，知道我并不是一个像现在那么壮、那么精实的一个身材。所以在过去的我，因为在这个企业界来讲的话呢，吃啊喝啊都是不可去避免的，所以就会变成是身材之前是非常的好。然后多亏我就遇到了这位我的好朋友Kit Mah。其实 you also like Mr. Watson, is it? People always call you as a Mr. Watson, is it?
I was well known because of my fitness and wellness presence in the media. I do acting, a bit of modeling as well, and that's how I sort of like be known. But my passion and actually what I'm doing today is a lot on nutritional and functional medicine. So it's about health and wellness.
Yeah, I think can see from your apparel, your everything, is very 100% very fit. Yeah.
So when you talk about fitness, all that is always about looking good, but I also believe very important is not just looking good on the outside, but your inside is also very healthy.
Which means not only from the physical part, but also like for our inner side.
Yes. So that is why I venture very deeply into the field of functional medicine.
Yeah.
So the functional medicine field actually do a lot of testing. Like you know that I look at a lot of your blood tests, blood report. We also look at more detailed tests. Can even look at DNA. Can even look at urine, stool, and we look at so many of these markers so that we can understand your body very well.
Yes.
Then when you understand very well already, we can actually precisely say what kind of food is really healthy and beneficial and put you in the peak optimum state.
Yes.
Yeah? And what type of food not so suitable. Same with supplements and everything else also.
This one I very understand because I'm also as a manufacturer, so I do manufacture many product and many the formulation for my client. So sometimes I also notice that people they want to consume so many supplements, but do they know about their body condition before they are consumed? So 我的身边的这位朋友呢，他其实也是一位非常红的网红，大家可以看到他其实是的身材就知道他是一个fitness 的一个 influencer， 所以这个也是我非常建议的，就是他刚才有分享到，就是说在我们吃任何保健产品之前呢，我们是否会去懂自己身体缺乏了怎么样的一些营养素，所以他的一个工作呢，就是帮助大家了解自己本身自身的一些身体状况。会通过尿液的报告，通过这个血液的报告，那他就开始去做一些属于适合自己本身缺乏的一些营养价值的一些维他命或是一些保健产品。那今天话不多说，我们其实就来介绍一下，到底在 MCO 期间呢，我是吃了什么东西，然后有一个不一样的一个蜕变。这一家餐厅呢，在 MCO 的时候呢，是几乎是每一天我正在吃的食物，所以每一天的饮食搭配啦，都是 Kit Mah 我去做一个调整。当时就是由餐厅呢直接送过来我的家。我非常喜欢就是做上的这些的食物，就是这一个 keto 的 chicken roasted chicken leg is it，and then this is also chicken Keto Chicken Burger。然后等一下我们会跟大家介绍一下里面的每一个营养成分，包括大家看，面包怎么可能是健康的？待会我们可能可以跟大家分享一下。还有就是这一个牛肉饭，咖喱牛肉饭。然后还有就是这碗饭呢，就是用 cauliflower rice 做成的，然后里面的黄色是因为它用了这个姜黄粉actually is a turmeric right？ 对啊，在这个3个月的 MCO 期间，我瘦了10 kg， 就是完全没有任何的运动，就是靠饮食。所以健康的饮食来讲的话呢，其实它是非常的重要的。就连这个actually this is
juice。Yes, it's a plant protein shake。
这是 plant protein， 就是说是植物蛋白。然后这个咖啡呢是 bulletproof coffee。What is bulletproof coffee? Maybe we can start from this.
Bulletproof coffee is actually a very famous type of coffee that is known to help you to do fasting. So a lot of people like to do fasting, and one of the challenges that many people will face when they fast is they feel hungry, cannot focus, no energy, cannot think, so they cannot do the fasting. They have to go and eat something. But what we say in bulletproof coffee is this coffee you drink can help you to feel full, and on top of that, it gives you energy. So there is an oil or fat that added to the coffee that actually very fast converts to energy for your brain. So you can actually fast, just have one coffee with the oil in it, and then it will last you all the way up to maybe 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that way you can go through fasting and you can get great results. Performance, fat loss, reducing inflammation, this will work.
This beef actually is very tasty, very nice. But he's using rendang, actually not curry, just like I mentioned, it's curry, but actually it's a rendang. So people will think that rendang actually is something that will cause you fat or gain weight. So what is your explanation?
Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of the food here are actually very delicious, very nice, but it doesn't really cause weight gain. So it's just like MCO, that time you are eating all this also, and in fact you lose weight. And I can honestly share with you, I don't even track or count my calories intake, and I can still achieve fat loss by eating all of this. So how it works is really like that. What I like in general about even this place is it tells you your calories, your macronutrients. So I always look for a quality of the food, not in terms of the macronutrient or calories, but really about the ingredients, how it is prepared, yeah, and the choices, the selection of the types of food that is actually made out of it. Example, a burger. We all know that burger is not the healthiest food, but this is a healthier burger by 50 cents. So why is it healthier? The bread, for example, is actually, this is called keto burger. So the bread is not a typical flour-based bread, but it's made out of coconut and almond flour. So it doesn't elicit a high sugar spike after you eat it compared to a normal bread. So these are the minor little things that I would normally aim for and prioritize, rather than just look at calories and macronutrients. Yeah.
所以这里有一个所谓的一个迷失，就是说我们可能认为，服用进去的一个脂肪就会导致我们拥有一个脂肪。这个的形象思维来讲的话呢，其实是不正确的，因为真正导致我们肥胖的一个点呢，跟就身体会发炎呢是糖分，就是 sugar，right？ So 刚刚这个burger 就是用的就是 almond 杏仁，还有就是椰子。So what is the difference between we are using coconut and also santan?
So coconut, santan, they are actually having one very important nutrient, and that is the macronutrient of the fats. They are actually a healthy fat. So for example, you look at coconut oil, it's one of the best oil that you can use among the many other oils. It's very heat stable. It actually has a high antiviral, and also you can use it quickly as energy. Yeah, it's a saturated fat, very stable, high fat, potent source of energy as well. So example, this is how we actually use those kind of oils.
因为现在的人的饮食法呢，他们可能会为了追求一些创新，那其实很多食物呢，它本身的营养价值在那边，只不过在煮法、在加工的这个过程当中来讲，已经就破坏了原本它可以 对我们身体健康很好的一种作用。所以在这边来讲，我每次都说，我们吃进去我们自己肚子里面的东西 ，you are what you eat， 这是我们非常需要谨慎的。
One very simple way is a blood report, because the blood tells you your current state, like what is happening now. So there are people who actually, for example, vegan. Being a vegan is not wrong, but people who are vegan, usually when you look at the blood report, you can measure certain of the nutritional status is not very good. For example, their iron may be a bit on the low end. Why? It's because meat got creamy iron, absorbed easily by the body. Plant-based food, the iron is non-creamy, it doesn't get absorbed so well. And on top of that, the vitamin B as well. B12 also might be lower. Omega-3 also might be lower. So we can measure the omega levels and all that through the blood. Yeah. And then if you are low already and you're being vegan, you're going to be very nutritionally deprived. You won't get enough of the nutrients to help your body to produce the blood cells, for example, and all that. So that is why a very personalized approach, when you understand the body well, then you can create the right dietary patterns and the supplement plan to put you into the optimum state.
But as I know that keto diet is a now modern diet plan. So before this, as I know, is a Dr. Robert Atkins, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
这个是讲回是在
High protein.
呀，这是讲回是在这个阿特金斯的一个饮食疗法，是说我们其实的血液呢是从我们的祖先传下来的。那个时候我们地球发生了每11万年就会发生一个大降温，所以这个大降温的时候就是我们所谓的一个 Ice Age， 就是一个冰河时期。所以在冰河时期的人们，我们的祖先，他们根本不会去管到底现在当下能不能吃饱，能不能就是说饿死不饿死，他们要在乎的东西是会不会被冻死。所以当他们就是当时天寒地冻，我自己本身没有被冻死，我才去处理我会不会被饿死。所以在当时的时候呢，我们的身体的基因血液呢就影响了当时的人就吃一顿饿几顿。所以这样子的一种情况之下来讲的话呢，就会引发了我们现在为什么可能 like me is very healthy, but actually from my blood report, right, I can trace that actually I got diabetes type 2, correct? 这个是 back 回我们的基因的这种传承，它父母给我们的 is a DNA， 但是我们的 lifestyle 给我们下一代人呢，那个是 mRNA。这些东西其实我们都必须非常清楚的知道。On this stage.When my goal is like bodybuilding, so is this like keto diet suitable for me?
I would say not necessarily. If you want to put on muscle mass, definitely going on a strict keto is not the most suitable. Why? It's because the kind of workout you do, you are actually using glucose as energy. So when you deprive the glucose from energy, your body is going to compensate somewhere else. You won't be able to perform, yeah, that's number one. And number two, on top of that, muscle, in order to grow and also for hormone optimum production, you will need a bit of carbs as well. So that's why in your case, there are certain more carbs intake that you can have to actually grow, yeah, to build up your muscular physique.
Yeah, because I also try to fasting for 7 days. I think that fasting for 7 days maybe just okay for 7 days, cannot be like more than that, right? Yeah. The reason I ask is because many people will think that they want to lose weight. We don't talk about the health condition first. I think the first intention that they want to be like losing their weight, so they will try to cut all the food. Is it the best way to like for the how to say keep fit or what?
So it's a fast way, of course.
Yeah.
Again, because no calories are coming in, but it's not a sustainable way. So here's the thing. Again, when it comes to nutrition, health, and wellness, it's about doing something that you can sustain your whole life. If let's say I tell you that you need to eat like this, chicken breast and broccoli every day, not sustainable. You want to eat clean every time, not sustainable. My approach is you need to know your body so well so that whenever you go out and eat, you know what to order, you know what you need, you know what food is good for you, not so good for you, and then you select and eat more of the good ones most of the time, and you can still go out to enjoy occasionally. So that way, you will always get back into your axiom, your base, and your optimum state. That is why when you are looking good and when you are lean, you can still remain lean the whole year for years.
Whenever we not eating, right, our fat mass will increase because we try to protect our life, our body. So, 也就是说，我们身体里面其实是有这个 muscle mass 跟 body mass。当我们一不吃来讲的话呢，我们的 muscle mass 呢就会降低，而我们的 fat mass 呢就会提高，就导致我们的体脂率就会增加。
But at the end of the day, we can always go back to our baseline state accordingly. Yeah. To grow more bigger, just eat more. You need more protein, you need more nutrients to sustain the training and the muscle growth. But to maintain, then you choose whatever you want that suits your lifestyle.
I think your so-called common base is not very common because it's like you remain your body fat is below 10 like you stay common. Hey, we like keep sharing or not eating. Okay. Then let's eat. Later we will share about some cakes, keto cakes. 其实我相信很多人呢，对于糖分的东西呢，肯定是戒不了的。所以我自己本身也是一个 sweet tooth， 特别是一些甜的蛋糕啊、巧克力啊这一些呢，我们其实都会给自己很多的一个借口，就是说非常的压力，想要 distress， 所以说吃一些糖分的东西。其实，在 MCO 的时候我就已经开始是戒糖了，就比较不吃了。就如之前我有跟大家分享，糖分会让我们老，让我们胖，让我们病，让我们丑。所以呢，这个呢，我已经是成功戒掉糖分了。但是来到这一边 ，50 Cents 也非常庆幸是它有的时候还可以解决我的这个食欲上的一些小的这种破戒。所以他们的这个 Keto Cake 是在有的时候。我的朋友生日的时候呢，是我唯一的一个选择。
So this is actually a whey protein chocolate cake. As you know, the protein powder, whey protein. So that is one of the main ingredients in it. And on top of that, the sweetener that you feel from the cake is actually not sugar, but they use the Lakanto sugar, or known as 罗汉果。
罗汉果，对，就是代糖。And this one is a carrot cake, is it?
Yep.
Also same thing because there is some cream inside, so also like good things.
Yeah. So the carrot cake is also quite nice, quite palatable, especially when you want to have a craving and you want to satisfy that craving. So these are like some so-called better options of treats. It tastes good and it's actually healthier as well.
Actually, you can use your promo link to share with public, right? So I will share the promo code below my YouTube link. So everyone, whoever want to come this restaurant to try this, no matter it's the main course and also the dessert, so you can use Kit Mah promo link.
Yeah. Just mention Kit Mah here at 50 Cents and you get a discount. 其实我相信每一个人呢，现在每一年都会自己本身去一些体检中心去检查自己本身的血液。那我相信也有更加多的人呢会拥有自己本身个人医生或所谓的家庭医生。像我身边的这位 Kit Mah 那么帅，那么专业，然后又可以提供身心那么全面的一些保健产品的这些口哨咨询，然后还有就是一些干细胞，还有就是饮食的这种搭配方法。我相信这个呢是大家非常所乐见的一件事情。所以今天我们非常感谢 Kit Mah 来到这一边和大家分享那么多宝贵的经验。谢谢大家，我们下一期再见。 Thank you for having me.